The umpire signals that we're ready to go. First ball of the innings about to be bowled.
Just threw the shot too early.
Yeah, edge. Amazing delivery. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great last ball to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Can't get that outside the ring field.
Not a great delivery, got it full and lucky not to be hit to the boundary.
Tricky, well played.
Just can't seem to get the ball away. That's the third dot.
Four runs added in that over. Afghanistan are none for 4. The team will be after a positive innings from this batter. A great opportunity to come in and put some runs on the board. Going with spin now.
Waiting.
Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring. Misses everything.
Ah, negated the spin well then. Got nicely on top of the bounce.
Wait there.
That was just a coat of paint away from hitting the wickets. Great bowling, deserved better. Maybe they didn't pick it up. Very late on the shot.
Yep.
Timed it nicely. They'll look for a couple, you'd think.
Keeper's ball.
A couple on offer here.
That gets things going. Just nice to get settled, start to get your first runs.
End of the over. A good one in terms of keeping the batters quiet. Just needed to take a wicket to make it an excellent one.
Yeah.
Great shot. At least one on offer. Quick onto that in the infield.
Got forward well and was able to drive the ball. A lovely shot and good running.
Big appeal. Got right in behind it.
Yep.
Great shot through the gap.
Keeper.
Good precision with the throw, back from the deep. A little flick of the wrist to get it round the corner for an easy run.
Drives and misses everything.
A bit of frustration after that shot. Went after it, but just couldn't lay a bat on it.
Pakistan kept the batters quiet in that over. So far, though, no wickets for the endeavour being shown. Very quick out there, managing to stop it and preventing 4 runs. There'll be 1 run here for them. edged it. Let's see if they can get the ball up into the slot like before. So crucial to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure.
Very full, spray the ball a bit, but they're content leaving it alone.
Yes.
Edge, what a ball.
Keeper.
Surprised they didn't go for a third. Would have been a very simple run.
Brilliant bowling. Having got the edge the previous ball, they now know the areas they need to be hitting. Doesn't beat the infield.
A little late on that, no run scored.
Some well-targeted bowling in that over. Certainly something to build on.
Yep. Keeper.
Really raced between the wickets after it was clipped away nicely behind square. The captain's going to change things around in the field.
Yeah, massive edge.
Keeper.
A wonderful delivery to get the edge. You've got to keep hammering away at that spot time and again. Beaten on the drive.
That's wild. Nothing elegant about that shot. Just not timing it at all. It's poor play.
Yep.
Time that perfectly.
Well, it was hammered away, timed perfectly and placed into the gap.
I'd like to see them aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms.
Wait there.
Couldn't get it through the field.
Decide against the second, way too late. I think they'd have been well short if they had continued.
End of the over. 8 runs coming from it. Afghanistan are none for 24.
Waiting. Waiting. Wait on.
Didn't hit that well. Very late playing that shot.
Yep.
They've picked the gap. Perfect timing.
Good return, back from the deep.
Waiting.
Good piece of fielding to stop some runs.
Waiting.
No runs on that occasion, got into position nicely, just too early on the shot, couldn't find a gap.
content just to knock it around that over. 2 added to the total. Afghanistan are none for 26.
Just need to settle down. The timing's off. These deliveries are there to be hit. Time for cool heads.
Yep.
It mightn't get to the boundary, should at least get a couple.
Just need one of the cameramen to send that one back. A little bit of width, but clinically put away.
You can see how good this pitch can be for batting. You want the player coming forward, but it's a tight margin. Only a touch full and put away.
Exquisitely done on the front foot. A gorgeous looking drive. Could have been worth more.
Waiting.
Straight to the fielder. Wow, that's missed a lot.
Nice bowling.
Well, they never really got in the right position for the drive for that one. A bit of a loose shot in my reckoning.
Not the ideal way of handling that ball. Afghanistan weren't given much of an opportunity. A very tidy over.
You can understand why on that line they thought it was safe to let it straight through to the keeper.
Waiting.
I'd say it was the right shot to choose, but it was just timed badly. Just couldn't get the drive away.
Edged.
Tried to get the drive away, timed it poorly, lucky to survive.
The end of a very precise over of bowling. No runs coming from it. The right armour is coming into the attack from the Paddington end.
Yep.
Great shot through the gap. Perfect timing.
Just perfection. A majestic shot. You just cannot hit it any better than that. Raced away to the boundary.
Yes.
They'll get at least one.
Waiting.
Cuts that off well in the infield.
Yeah.
Finds the edge.
A brilliant throw-in from the deep caps off what was a fabulous piece of fielding.
Waiting. Wait on.
8 runs added there. Afghanistan are none for 39. Finds the fielder with that shot.
Yeah.
That's a long way up. Is there anyone there to catch it?
That's just silly. The power on that shot is incredible. That's the sort of shot you want to see at a cricket match.
Yeah, yeah.
Edged, unplayable. Huge shout. The bowler seems very confident with that one.
Yep.
Great shot.
Those runners bring up the 50 partnership between these
A
two.
really good 50 partnership. These two are looking strong. And it's going to take something special to break it up. The captain making some adjustments to the field here.
Wait.
Deceived by the drift, beaten by the spin. It's as simple as that, really.
Thick edge. Caught. One of the easiest catches you'll see.
Well, the end of a productive innings. It didn't quite ignite into the fireworks as we would have hoped, but still, solid work.
Hitting out to the crease at number 3.
Obviously didn't like the look of that one and just ignored it. That spun a long, long way, and yet somehow it missed completely everything.
Wait there. Yep.
Confusion written on the batters' faces, a mix-up that almost led to a run-out.
Waiting.
Pakistan applying the squeeze out there. Back-to-back overs without a run being scored.
Wait on. Yep.
Big edge.
Well bowled.
The edge was very close to going to hand. They're fortunate to pick up their first runs.
Wait there.
End of the over, and again it's a good one for the bowling side, not letting batters build any momentum.
Yep.
Absolutely nailed it.
It was just a little bit too full, and it was beautifully timed.
Don't need to do anything special. Line and length is the key. Confident appeal. Could it be?
Yes.
Good batting, get an opportunity to score and take it.
Well, a lovely shot. Really good timing. Out of the middle, and it raced to the boundary.
Boundary off the last ball. What's to come off this delivery, I wonder?
Just threw the shot too early.
Waiting. We're there.
Gee, they're bowling well at the moment. They complete another very good over.
For 60.
Easy catch. Didn't have to move, really.
An innings that promised much and really, in the end, delivered very little. Pretty disappointing all round.
For 60. The left-hander is coming to the bat at number 4.
Can't get that outside the ring field.
Not a great delivery, got it full and lucky not to be hit to the boundary.
Yep.
That would have been a very risky single. In the end, a good decision to stay put.
Wait there.
That's out.
Yeah!
Caught.
Well, this is a fantastic wicket. Kept the runs down. Really didn't get settled. Looked to be in trouble, sadly, for most of the knock.
Yep.
Nice shot. Runs possible.
And they're away and nicely off the mark.
Right on.
Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring. Just the one run off the over. Afghanistan are 3 for 61.
Wait.
Huge edge. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great last ball to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same
Nice
spot.
bowling.
Negated the spin well then. Got nicely on top of the bounce.
Wait there. Wait.
That's the over. Just fantastic bowling. Another over without the scoreboard ticking up. Pressure mounting.
Yep.
Ease through the field. There'll be runs here. Could that be out? Looks so.
Another one gone. The fourth wicket is in the bag. A bit of trouble if there was another to fall quickly. We've seen some very good bowling.
A lot of pressure coming to the crease. Not had the best of weeks leading up to this game. And will want to show everyone their strength.
Right over the top of it. Nicely smothering the spin there.
Edge. Amazing delivery.
That gets things going. Just nice to get settled, start to get your first runs.
Dives and takes a nice catch.
Starting to get really interesting now. That's the 5th wicket, and a very frustrated person is heading back to the pavilion.
Yep. Great shot through the gap. A couple on offer here.
And with that, they're off the mark.
Yep. There'll be runs here. There'll be 1 run here for them.
Got forward well and was able to drive the ball. A lovely shot and good running.
That's the over. Afghanistan are 5 for 70.
Very full, sprayed the ball a bit, but they're content leaving it alone.
Doesn't beat the infield.
Just can't seem to get the ball away. That's the 3rd dot.
Wait there.
Edge. What a ball. Brilliant bowling. Having got the edge the previous ball, they now know the areas they need to be hitting. The end of the over. Frustration for the batting side as another over goes by without any runs. This has really got to change. Well placed. Should get a single. Got right in behind it.
Wait on.
Quick onto that in the infield. Gone, played all around it.
Nice bowling.
A trudge back to the pavilion. A disappointing display in the end. For someone with such batting skills, this goes down as a fail.
The left-arm pace bowler is coming into the attack from the Randwick end.
Wait on.
A little late on that. No run scored.
Digs out the Yorker.
Well, that was just an awesome delivery. Whiz past the batsman. The umpire says that's the first of 2.
Waiting.
Couldn't get it through the field. Well, that's the end of a great display of bowling. No score from it. Nicely putting pressure on the batters.
Yeah.
Great shot. At least 1 on offer.
Immediately underway with some runs.
Timed it nicely. They'll look for a couple, you'd think. Strong appeal.
Waiting.
Good piece of fielding to stop some runs.
Yes.
You could see by how it whistled away to the boundary just how sweetly this was timed.
A good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball, and it'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. Big shout.
Wait.
You can understand why on that line they thought it was safe to let it straight through to the keeper.
Nothing the batsman could do there, totally undone by a superb in-swinging Yorker.
They find themselves 7 wickets down. It's about now you need someone to stand up and stick around at the crease.
Difficult period as they come to the wicket. They'll take plenty of time to set themselves up before facing their first ball.
Wait. Yeah.
Khan gets off the mark.
Wait.
Straight to the fielder. Afghanistan seem happy to take 2 runs off that over. It's a 7 for 80.
Waiting.
No runs on that occasion. Got into position nicely, just too early on the shot. Couldn't find a gap.
Drives and misses everything.
Bit of a wild delivery. I'd have been calling that wise, but, well, the umpire didn't agree with me.
Nice solid defensive shot. Another over ends without runs. As the pressure mounts on these batters, you wonder when the big shot will come to release the tension. Misses everything.
Nice bowling.
Khan shakes their head. It was there to be hit, but couldn't make the most of it.
Wait.
Wow, that's missed the lot.
Yep.
Finds the edge. A wonderful delivery to get the edge. You've got to keep hammering away at that spot time and again.
A bit of shape on the ball as they let it go through. Tailed just a little at the end as it went through to the keeper.
Yeah.
They'll get at least one. Finds the fielder with that shot.
Exquisitely down the front foot, a gorgeous looking drive. Could have been worth more.
That sees the completion of the over. A good one too. Not many opportunities to score.
Yeah.
Great shot through the gap. Perfect timing.
There was minimal follow-through, just great timing to punch it through the field for 4.
Wait on. Wait on. Wait on.
Bowled him. Beauty. Absolute beauty.
They will receive now the warmest of receptions from this crowd for a supreme display of batting.
With the fall of that wicket, the new batter comes out to the crease. They're quick to take guard and face up.
Waiting. Yeah.
Maybe they didn't pick it up. Very late on the shot.
Solid defence, very compact. Brilliant diving stop. Let's see if they can get the ball up into the slot like before. So crucial to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure.
This is a good field, I think. Not too aggressive, but not overly defensive either.
Bowl chops it back onto the stumps. You can see the disappointment.
It's the sort of dismissal that sees the momentum swing back to the bowler. Gone, but not for many.
And with that wicket, the new batter will mark their guard. They just need to rotate the strike early on as they get settled. Giving them absolutely nothing here at the moment. Another over gone and not much from it.
Waiting. Wait.
Beaten on the drive.
Well bowled.
Deceived by the drift, beaten by the spin. It's as simple as that, really.
Slowly.
Didn't hit that well. Very late playing that shot.
Waiting.
Huge shout. The bowler seems very confident with that one.
Wait on.
End of the over. Beautiful bowling that just starts to build pressure on the batters.
Waiting.
Short and wide. Did well to get some bat on that.
Wait.
Obviously didn't like the look of that one and just ignored it.
Tricky, well played. Pakistan applying the squeeze out there. Back-to-back overs without a run being scored. A new bowler is coming into the attack.
Yeah.
Edged, unplayable.
Nothing really wrong with the delivery. Got onto the front foot and found the space to get that one to the boundary.
Ralph shouldn't be too worried about that last ball. They've got them playing their shots, just need to tighten their areas now.
No interest in that one from the batter. Ralph will be wanting to hone in on a better line and length to make them play next time.
Waiting. Wait.
Can't get that outside the ring field.
Yeah. Wait.
Not a great delivery, got it full and lucky not to be hit to the boundary.
End of the over, and again it's a good one for the bowling side. Not letting batters build any momentum. Massive edge.
Wait. Yep.
Thick edge. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great last ball to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. The whole team goes up for that one. They feel pretty confident about this.
Yep.
Big edge.
Well, it took a bit of time, but they finally managed to get on the scoreboard.
Content just to knock it around that over. 2 added to the total. Afghanistan are 9 for 95. Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring.
Yeah. Yeah.
Nice shot, runs possible. Confident appeal, could it be? We've seen good control and spin from this bowler. Looking forward to seeing what they can do here.
Wait. Waiting.
Just threw the shot too early.
Yep.
There'll be runs here. Super catch. Well, they really struggled to form any decent partnerships in this innings. No one really got going, nobody passing 50. They'll be very disappointed with this total. That's right off the meat of the bat.
That was timed very, very well. Great shot, driven down the ground and flew over the boundary.
A boundary off the last ball. Is it a sign they're trying to push the run rate? Middle that one, great timing.
Managed to get onto the front foot early and just incredible power to loft that one over the boundary.
That last ball isn't something you'd want to see a repeat of. You don't want to be giving easy runs away.
It looked a pretty good delivery, to be honest. Umpire, though, has given it as a wide.
Nicely played. Perfect timing.
Well, that was a really solid shot. Read the length early to get onto the front foot, and that raced away for 4.
Nicely played.
Well, that was just textbook. Finds the space and power to lift that ball over the top, and it just keeps going.
Perfectly timed.
Found the gap with ease. Wasn't the worst ball you'll see, but it still raced to the rope.
The last one helped the scoring rate, making their intentions clear. Good bit of timing there.
That was seen so early. The timing was brilliant, and that has stayed hit. Fantastic.
End of the over. Pakistan are none for 33. The right armour is coming on to bowl from the Paddington end. Head over the ball. Great shot. That's racing away.
Seemed very happy to take the boundary first up. Punched away nicely to get off the mark.
Just need to keep it simple. Line and length, around about off stump, and that'll force the mistake.
Good cricket all round, good delivery, timed well, but straight to the fielder.
Yep.
That's great fielding. That ball was flying. There'll be 1 run here for them. Absolutely nailed it.
That's what you pay the entrance money for. It's flown into the crowd. A brilliant shot off the front foot. No need to move.
Right out of the middle.
Solid partnership, 50 so far. Now it's time to really build a big score.
That's a long way up. Is there anyone there to catch it?
Had all the time in the world to get in position to play that ball. Timed it nicely for 4 runs.
Questions will begin to be asked. Should the captain make a change? A big over that one. Too many loose deliveries.
Catch it.
Nice shot.
They got it over the top, had pretty good control, and 1 bounce over the rope.
Boundary off the last ball. What's to come off this delivery, I wonder? Huge shot. That's a massive shot. Just incredible.
Off the front foot, hit it with all the power and elegance of a batter right at the top of their game.
I'd like to see them aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms.
Ooh.
Well, that was just an awesome delivery. Whiz past the batsman. The umpire says that's the first of two.
Super piece of timing.
That ball has been hit. It's flown into the crowd. To get that much power coming forward on the front foot is ridiculous.
Ease through the field. There'll be runs here.
A little late on that. No run scored.
Flew away with pace. Brilliant timing.
There was a bit of width on that, and they've climbed into the shot to send it up and over for 6.
That's the over. Pakistan are none for 76. That's right out of the middle of the bat.
That is an amazing half-century. Just mammoth stroke making. Such an impressive stint at the crease so far.
Timed that brilliantly.
Well, it was hammered away, timed perfectly and placed into the gap.
Will you listen to the crowd? They are loving it. It's difficult to hear yourself think in here. Right off the middle of the bat.
Just missed the line, not the worst delivery, but that was dispatched with interest. Everyone just watched that in awe.
That's right out of the middle of the bat.
Extremely comfortable win, just so brilliant on so many levels. You cannot compete with that level of skill shown. It was a masterclass.